What is going on? I'm Zedmont. If you followed my advice yesterday, first of all, you threw the creator boost of Zedmont in your shop on every Supercell game. And then after that, you went and checked out the leaderboard just to see how high the XP can get. Can we get XP 75, XP 76? And there's a problem. A lot of you did this. And if you look at the leaderboard, if you look in here, 0 critter launchers, not even one. If you go look at the task force leaderboard, those Chinese, they're missing. Like, where are all of the players? Weird things going on. 0 players, 0 players, 0 players in any of the top Chinese leaderboards. What the heck is going on? We don't know. Like, honestly, there's been 0 clarification by Supercell, but there are 0 players in any of these Chinese task forces. They're just simply gone. Now, in other Supercell games, they've done things where they've actually split the servers. That's the general feeling of what's going on at the moment. People just literally don't have any idea, though. Like, there's been no clarification, nothing has been said. And now I know they've been doing some things in the background as far as the anti-addiction stuff that's enforced in China. If you're under the age of 13 or whatever it is, you have to like verify your age and all sorts of things like that. But other than that, we have 0 clue what the heck is going on. So, I'm getting reports from people on Twitter that are saying, hey, I've played this game for 6 years, I live in China, I can't get in the game, what do I do? So this has not been reported in China terribly well either. So people are frustrated, people are confused, people have no idea how the heck they can even play the game that they love. Massive problems from where I'm standing anyways. So I figured I would raise this. Hopefully someone out there knows more. I kind of doubt anyone does because, like I said, Supercell hasn't commented on this. By the way, Laser Rangers just wrecking everything that comes anywhere near them. These ladies, you want to upgrade them as soon as you can because they do all sorts of great things. Now, I've been using Kavan with them, with the Ice Shield. I'm finding that it is keeping them alive pretty well because by the time something shoots them, guess what? It's gonzo. We are going to solo the War Factory just by absolutely walking through everything. They're going to stay out of the range of those flotsams that are exploding, and so far, so good. If they get a little bit too close, we can always use that Ice Shield to keep them alive. But generally speaking, they have been staying alive pretty darn well on their own. I called the solo, and the solo is now not going to happen because I called it. So, little bit of early celebration on my part. Let's get those things popping. Laser Rangers absolutely crushing War Factory today. I'm gonna retreat, but I wanted to share some error messages that were shared with me on Twitter. So this is part of the problem. Number one, that top message says you have been banned. The bottom button says okay in Chinese. This is what Chinese players are seeing. Now, I don't read Chinese. I'm guessing many of you don't either, but the second message is in like Dutch or German or Afrikaans or I'm guessing Dutch. Regardless, they're giving like that bottom message tells Chinese players how to resolve their problem, and it's not in Chinese. So major screw up in my mind. My assumption is these players haven't actually been banned. They're just not being communicated with terribly well as far as how to get back in the game. So I'll show you in a second as soon as we take down this final bits and pieces of War Factory what I think the solution is. If you have Chinese friends that have managed to get back into the game, please do let me know because I would love to share that with my audience because honestly, I don't speak Chinese, I don't have a Chinese audience, and those Chinese players are reaching out to me on Twitter because I tweeted Boom Beach. So you know they're desperate when they're just reaching out to random strangers that I can't add, YouTube doesn't work in China, so they don't have any idea who I am. And they're just desperately trying to play the game that they've put 6+ years of gameplay into. So I feel terrible for them. That sounds like a terrible, awful, awful, awful situation as our laser rangers absolutely burn through that shield. Are they actually burning through the shield, or did they just destroy some of the shields in behind? Well, I'm just going to barrage these ones back here just to try and speed this process up a little bit. But, well, as soon as that's done, I'll show you the translation of the Dutch, German. I think Dutch was the best translation I got. German wasn't quite as good, so confusing times. Now, there hasn't been any sort of patches. There's been a lot of people who also can't clear their maps. If you can't clear your map, I've got a fix for you-ish, maybe. Looking to use this platform to get more info so I can help those people out and get the bugs reported as best as I can. One of the things... Let's just show you this first. So translation, your account has been banned. That is not the message that I wanted to show you. That's just only translating the Chinese. So this is essentially what a Chinese person would see. Your account has been banned, sure. Then a bunch of Dutch, not super great. And then translating only the Dutch. And I'm sorry if I'm saying the wrong language. I'm sticking with Dutch at this point just to make it less annoying. Your current login method is no longer supported in this region. So, Supercell ID never worked in China. It was not a feature. So I'm guessing that Google Play and iOS logins are no longer enabled. So they have to use Kunlun, which is another Chinese company, or Tencent to load your game. I don't know. It seems like if you know a Chinese player, tell them to try to use a Tencent account or a Kunlun account. Maybe that's not the case, but it seems like iOS and Android have been the actual, like the Game Center logins have been removed, and now you have to use Tencent or Kunlun. Whether or not there's a different server and these players have been split, I really don't know. Again, we'll have to get some info from a Chinese player on a Chinese server, on a Chinese login. Confusing details, but I know a lot of people complain about the Chinese owning the leaderboard and about like the cartel issues they have, but it's also on Mega Crab, like that competition, on Warships, that competition. So if the Chinese have been split off, I'd be very curious to hear what you guys think about it. I think it's not super amazing. That doesn't make me excited. I'm all for all the competition, but I know some of you guys not super keen on that as I load the absolute wrong account. Thankfully, we don't have to, we can do this, looky. We're going to do it with Tmods. We will do the War Factory using low-level laser rangers. Actually, no, this is HQ 18. Shoot. Whatever, we're just going to use this account. I will do it without laser rangers on the low level. My laser rangers on the other account, by the way, were tick 8, level 8, Warships Brain getting involved there. Whether or not we can hack anything with Everspark, I don't think we actually can. Now, if you are encountering issues with, that's what I was trying to go to at this point. If you're encountering issues with some bases, a lot of players out there can't attack snowy bases, which is an incredibly weird phenomenon. And it sounds like it's only on people with older versions of iOS. So if you are on iOS, even 15, there's been reports of people on iOS 15 with this issue. Please do consider upgrading your iOS. Upgrading your iOS sounds like it might just be the solution. I can't say 100% because we just don't know the answer to these details, but it seems like upgrading your iOS has resolved it for some people. So, like I said, if you're having problems, if you're encountering bugs, please comment here or go on Reddit or go on Discord, because, and also if you're going to go on those places, please do your best to phrase your questions well, and or don't tag Nuno, because what's been happening is people have been going in and tagging Nuno for things that he's already been tagged, and the dude is busy. There are a lot of bugs out there at the moment, so tagging him on things that have already been reported is just wasting his bandwidth and going to make the people on those servers even grumpier than they already were, especially me. I hate it when people jump onto these servers and just scream from the rooftops there's a new bug when that bug's already been reported, because you're just wasting everyone's time. Tiny little mini rant there. We are just going to clear all of these lasers using all of our troops because I don't want to waste around wasting time on not clearing lasers. That did not come out right at all, but we're just going to crush all of these lasers with all of our troops, and then we are going to run the heck away. Is this the optimal way to do things? Probably not, but those lasers against low-level Zookas, not super duper fun. Also, those Flotsams are going to be a complete and utter pain in the butt, so I don't think we're actually going to finish it on this account. I just used the last of my diamonds. Ugh. Anyways, anytime a new update comes out, I go through all of the same grumbles because people just come into the server and scream and shout for help, and I get it. You're pissed off. The bugs suck, but just realize that there's only one Nuno and only one dev team, so if we can streamline things a little bit, Reddit has been great for that. Reddit has been absolutely amazing. There is a full combined bug list, which makes things so much easier. That way you don't have to have people reporting the same bug 7 times in a row. Mini rant done. Getting a little tiny bit off topic here, but look at this. We've cleared every single laser. Now we just need to figure out what the heck to do about those Flotsams. I probably don't have the barrage damage tribe boosted. I actually do have tribes in this account because it is HQ 18. You get 2 tribes. I hate the new tribe look, by the way. The new tribe look is awful. You can't see what tribe a building is in. So if you have one tribe at 50% and another at 20%, the destroy button is not super duper clear. That is one of the features added in this update that I do not like at all. We're going to get rid of that. Flotsam almost retreated too early, which would have made the Flotsam not explode. Would have been a massive, massive problem. Yeah, we're getting there. We might actually finish. I'm a little bit surprised. We're doing okay. Everspark not doing a heck of a lot for us at the moment. But we have 2 attacks left, so we'll keep on trucking. This is what I was talking about for those tribal regions. Like, is this in a tribal region? Nope. Okay, so like it's just not. I'm not a big fan of that because you get. I don't think I need to explain that one to you guys. You guys get that one. We're gonna keep on trucking though. I'm working on a Laser Ranger mega video. If you watched my videos yesterday, you'll see that I did a critter launcher mega video. I am holding out. I'm trying to get every single detail involved, so I have to do it only once. I missed a couple things in my critter launcher video, specifically the fact that their critters do clear mines, and on top of that, they also can't hide a mine. Like, critter launchers do not hide mines. Well, that's one of the questions that comes out anytime a new defense comes out is, can it hide mines? And the answer for the critter launcher is a resounding nope. We are going to kill those critters fully, intentionally. That way we get more critters back here by the sniper towers. Little trick to using Everspark. She only has 12 critters at any one time, so if she's got 12 critters over here, you're going to get none protecting your troops. So I like to barrage my troops. I know that seems a little bit crazy, a little bit silly, and also barraging my critters, not my troops, but you get the basic idea. I gotta show you another thing. After this attack, remind me. Someone out there tap me on the shoulder and remind me just what to show you, because there is a bug in the game right now that you can fully use to your advantage. Is that considered exploiting? Maybe. I don't think so. It's just, as of right now, it's a feature. Whether or not it's a bug or not, we're gonna have to wait and find out. We're not getting a lot of details from the dev team. So, especially like on this China thing. So, it's a little bit frustrating, but we're just going to have to wait and find out to see what the heck is going on as I keep these Flotsams shocked. Now, if you're wondering why I only barraged one of them, it was for this exact reason. I want to be able to shock all of the Flotsams at once. That way, we don't have to do 2 shocks. Barraging the first one saved us some gunboat energy longer term, and now we just need to keep these puppies shocked. You know what? We might actually finish this. I just need to back up a little bit. After each one explodes, we're going to back up, which is going to cost us some extra gunboat energy. But we are still... We're making progress. I've got decent confidence we're going to be able to finish this. All by just simply backing our troops up every so often. There we go. We've only got one left. Oh, two left. Sorry, not counting super duper well. And Flotsams, by the way, absolutely crush Zukas. Now, I had a couple people complain yesterday saying that critter launchers have been absolutely destroying Zukas in operations. I covered that in my video yesterday. Critter launchers do damage. It's not just the critters they drop, they also do damage on their own. Look at this. We are going to finish this puppy. Now I just need to shock those boom cannons back there. Then Everspark will hopefully go shock them. Nope, shock. I really, really wanted to get rid of that boom cannon because otherwise it's going to be tanking our troops. Come on, in 4, let's go. I know I'm throwing a lot of topics in here. Every time the update comes out, I want to give you guys like 50 videos that same day because I get a lot of great comments from you guys on YouTube. I'm also on Discord. I'm also on Reddit, actively looking for details and bugs, and I just can't. So do consider. I'm gonna oh, it's not even showing right now. Let's get this showing right here. Make sure you follow me on Twitter because anytime these bugs come out, I am posting them to Twitter actively, trying to keep you guys involved, trying to keep you guys aware, and I just can't post 10 YouTube videos a day. I was trying desperately to get details out. I was also working. No time for breaks. Yesterday was a very, very long day. I had to recharge my phone by like 2 p.m. or something ridiculous like that. As I have a sip of coffee, we are going to finish War Factory on the low-level account with no laser rangers and no diamonds left. Let's see if we can spend our last 9 diamonds somewhere. Also, quick note, for those of you who were eagle-eyed yesterday, I have a confession to make. I went ahead and used a blueprint to upgrade to save 11 diamonds. It was an accident. It was not on purpose. It really, really, really sucked. But I upgraded a critter launcher from level 1 to level 2 using a blueprint. And it really, or maybe it was even like just to build it in the first place. From 0 to 1. It was awful. It sucked. And that's going to cost me a whole lot of diamonds in the long term. So I don't often beg, but if you use anything in the game, in a creator code in the shop, please consider throwing code ZMod in there. I don't know what you guys put in that code. I know a lot of you guys, you support a lot of different creators, but if you would consider throwing my name in your shop, it would mean a lot because that's going to cost me a lot of diamonds in the longer term. Not a big deal, just a stupid ZMod moment, which was embarrassing and frustrating. And when someone commented the first time, I was like, no, I didn't do that. I'm not stupid. Which just made me realize, yeah, that hurts even more when you're like just indignant that you're like, no, I'm not stupid, I would never do that, and then it turns out you did, and it's just like, oh man, you gotta like apologize. I didn't say anything to the person, but I like called them stupid in my head. I'm like, you're an idiot, and then I was like, oh, now I'm a jerk and an idiot. So yeah, my brain constant motion. So I think we covered tribes. We covered the fact that people can't attack these bases up here. Like a lot of players can't even scout them. It just locks up. Only on icy bases, I think. So upgrade your iOS. I wanted to show you this though. This is a little bit of a weird thing. So we are going to move. Where do I have a boom mine here? There's a boom mine. So we're going to move a boom mine way up to the front. And then what we are going to do is we're going to get our beach mystery. We're going to move it onto the shore. Yes, you can move statues and trophies onto the shore. Then we're going to put this one on top of it. We're going to get out let's see if we can get our pig. Let's get our pig out here. And then we're going to get the one with the wings. Which one has the wings? Iron Hasty Trophy. Where's the Hasty Trophy at? Right there. We're going to drag this up there. And then you notice that you can make like a pig with wings. Oops, you gotta make sure we put our pig on top. And then we got a flying pig, the pig with wings. On top of that, you can put buildings directly on top of boom mines. So what you want to do is you want to move your boom mine back one tile, and then look at this. You can completely and utterly hide mines using decoration. So for those of you who stuck around till the end, be very careful when you're scouting. You cannot, I mean, with that, whatever that one's called, the iron cryo trophy, you can kind of see it, but if you move a pig trophy back, for example, no mine is visible, but you can click on it if you're a little bit careful. So that is all the things I wanted to show you. This pig trophy is no longer accessible, and if this Supercell does consider this to be a bug, they might just screw up and take away your decorations. So I'm gonna not be stacking the ones that are not accessible anymore, which are the 2019 trophy, the anniversary, I think. Oh, one more quick detail. Boomboxes, if you have not checked out, they now use Bluetooth. No more wires to connect those puppies either, which is kind of strange. Not a bad thing. That doesn't really matter, but I kind of liked using their cords to hide shield generators or make. Anyways, you get the basic idea of that one. That's gonna be it for me. Mega long video. Kind of got off topic towards the end. Let me know in the comments what you think. Are you excited? I mean, like, if you look at this at the leaderboard, it's all Chinese names. Like, of the top 50, there's like 12 that aren't in Chinese or like something like that. And then if you look at, like, I'm just curious to hear what you guys think. I am gonna miss the competition. I know that Stoneheart, for example, fought hard and long for that first place trophy on Warships. Maybe you guys think it's fine. I'm open to hear your conversation. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Um, I know a lot of people out there really don't like playing against Chinese players. I get so many comments of like angry, cheating Chinese, like borderline racist comments, and that might just be me reading them, or that might be just some of them are racist and have made other ones look poor as a result. Anyways, there's your basic conversation for the video today. I shall talk to you soon. Thank you for coming in. I'm Zedmont. Like, share, subscribe, and all that stuff. Peace.